Right, this now the fourth video. I didn't think it would take so long. There may even be a fifth one on the final assessment for the MS Project Intermediate / Advanced course. And we have done up until 3.4 here, which includes it's 15 plus 15 is 30 plus 25 is 55% of the entire assessment. But now we go down to reporting. We've done up until 3.4. Now we go to 4. We create a cumulative cash flow S curve as similar to this one here. So there we go, cumulative cash flow, all right, of the project, all right. And then what we need to do is create a pie chart of cost distribution per resource, and that will look like this over here. Well, in fact, I'm slightly wrong there. These are tasks distribution. We need resource, but that's easily changed. All right, and then we need to do costs, activate the earned value table, make sure that SPI, CPI, CV, and SV are added. And then this red one was optional. Create a column that sets color icons for over budget tasks. And there we even provide for you the little formula. Okay, the big thing about this is to use a text column and not a cost column. But let's go back here to reporting. Creating cumulative cash flow S curve. There we go. So let's go down. Here's our project. All right. We activated slack time. We've highlighted the summary tasks. We have added percentage complete. Have we added the extra notes column? There we go. There's the extra notes column. There's a cost column as well. So all is done there. Now what we need to do is we need to calculate the cumulative costs using an S-curve. So we go to report here, custom, more reports, and we go to new report, and we'll do it on a blank, and we'll call this cumulative S-curve and distribution. It's good that I'm using 2013 because 2019, 2021 does have a bounce, what I call a bounce problem. In other words, it can't scroll down on your reports. They need to address that. So we're going to go to chart over here. We're going to go to line chart, and it will default to the work S-curve, which is an inverted S-curve. We need to change it to a cost S-curve. But the first thing we need to do is get rid of that curve on the top. Well, it's not really a curve, that one over there. And if we look here, not a great screen, this I have to scroll down here, but let's turn off remaining cumulative work. There we go. So there we go. Now we need to change this to, in fact, we turn that one off as well. The graph goes empty, obviously. But now we're going to costs and cumulative cost. There we go. Cumulative cost. There we go. Across time. There's my date. There's my S-curve. Let's make it look really nice. Oh, I don't have that blue design. What a pity. Okay, I really like that blue design. These designs are too busy with data. Okay, so I'm going to go to the black one. The black one is good. Good enough. The dates here. If you want to change the orientation of the dates, you would right click and go to format axis. You get another panel here. We go over here and we would say horizontal versus vertical. So let's rotate the text. There's the text that's been rotated over there. So let's add another graph. One of the best practices is in fact to click off into the white area. You can't stay there. If you change the chart there, it will change the chart. So click off, go to chart, we're going to pie, we're going to 3D pie. And one of the annoying things is it does put it on top. Another annoying thing is it always includes a really huge legend, which is way too big. So we're going to get rid of the legend. There are two ways to get rid of the legend. You would simply go to add chart element legend and turn off none, or you would click on that legend and delete it. So what do we have here? So let's look at these labels. If I click once, just once in the inside, go to add chart element data labels and more data label options. What is active here? We've got value. These are hours. You see, these are hours. I don't want hours. So let's turn the hours off, the work hours. So we're going to put cost there. and then I'll switch to resources. So we're going cost, there we go, but that's now not tasks, I want resources. There we go, they're the resource tasks. But I click on the inside and I want to change the chart labels and more data label options, and here's where it goes. Where's the data? Text options. Okay, label options. There. I want the category name as well. So there's the category name, and I want them all on the outside end. So let's put them outside. Might need to do a bit of tweaking here. Yes, I really need to do a bit of tweaking here. So click twice, move down. It has some leader lines, so that's fine. Leader lines will point. There we go. Door, the door costs that. Okay, the brick. Okay, so these are the resource costs. Remember, in my diagram, in my document, I had task distribution, but we've switched it to resources. Okay, whoops, be careful of that. Be very careful of that. You've got to point very carefully here when you want to move something, okay? Plumbing, phew. Let's just move the main heading to the top left where there is some space, and I'm going to be putting the plumbing up here. There we go. So there we have a distribution of all the costs. Good. So what was the next task in our summative? We've done that, done and dusted. So we're up to 70% already. Now activate the earned value table. I've got 3 more minutes. Activate the earned value table. Well, that's fairly easily done. Activate the earned value table. I'm going to go back to my Gantt chart here. View tables, more tables, and earned value is over there, applied. And then I want to add the SV, CPI, etc. So let's go and add new column over here. SPI, done. CPI, done. SV, all of which is 0 at this point because we've done no tracking. SV, done. And then CV, which is the cost variance. The cost variance. Remember, cost variance would be the off the baseline. Okay. All right. There we go. Actual versus the baseline. There we go. All done. So what else do I need to do? I see I've got 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes. So what else? Oh, here's the optional one. Here's the optional one. Let's first do the tracking. We'll do the optional one in a separate video, shall we? Track the project up to date, add a progress line, set the baseline, show the baseline. Very straightforward. So let's go. Track the project up to date. I'm going to change back to the entry table. There we go. And I'm going to choose all my tasks, and I'm going to track up to date. Mark on track. But let's also, there we go. Whoops. Oh, so this was December 13. Oh, no, this one has never been moved. Okay, so I'm going to not track. And let me move it. Why on earth was it never moved? That's remarkable. Okay, so I'm looking at the wrong one. That's fine. Let's just move the project. We're moving the project. Remember, it said until, and remember I said when it's 2013, you don't want to scroll, so move it to today, and then that's fine. It's moved to today, and then let's move it back to Monday. Move it back to Monday. Here we go. Back to Monday. There we go. And now we're going to track the project up to date. We go to task and mark on track. And there, let's put in a progress line, right click. Let's make the progress line according to current date. So display according to current date. There we go. And there we go. Progress line has been shown there. So that's all done and dusted. I'll do the optional one in a separate one. Show the baseline, set the baseline, show the baseline. Let's set the baseline project, set baseline. It is virgin, never been done before. So let's show the baseline, format, baseline, and show the baseline. There's the baseline below with 20 seconds to go. There we go. Very good. All done and dusted.